Hey guys, Jim here again from Creative Mobile Workshops. And I probably didn't say that in my old video, but we do mobile workshops. Look, I think you've seen my other videos. We build these for contractors and whoever might have something like this in their business. It doesn't matter what you are, plumber, electrician. But in the bottom of my description is an email. You can always email me for questions or whatnot. My website's also there. We're still working on that, but it's almost done. So today I just wanted to really give you a detailed look at the WFCO box that I explained yesterday as far as your power for your either camper, your conversion trailer, your cargo trailer, or even if you're a hobbyist and you want to put in power in there so you can turbocharge the batteries of your snowmobiles or whatever. This will work out really great. So with that said, let me open up that box and show you what's inside. Okay, so here's the inside of the box. This is basically what the cover looks like. You know, undo the two screws, it comes off. I'm going to show you a quick close-up of this box so you can grab that number if you're interested in putting this system in. So the other day I explained how this box creates AC to DC. So on this side, we'll go with the AC side first. Here's your 3 breakers. This is your main breaker. That is the orange line, which is a 30 amp coming in from your shore power. Your black lines always connect to the breaker. As you can see here, your white lines, which are your neutrals, connect to your neutral bar, which is up here in this box, and your grounds connect to the ground bar. It's as simple as connecting your ground, your neutral, and then this pops out in this direction. You put your black on there, screw that hole in, and you pop it back in. That's as easy as it is to do this side of the box. Now, got to remember something: when you're plugged in or you have electric, you never want to work on this box when you're live, especially if you're not an electrician or you don't understand electric. And if you don't, hopefully this will give you a good overview. And if you don't think you can do this, please find an electrician who can do it for you. Because this is live electric. I'm showing you this right now. If you touch the wrong thing in here, like a negative things, you can shock yourself. But anyway, with that said, that's your AC side. Now when you're plugged into the shore power, and there's a breaker in here, because I have solar, it's not here. This is your converter charger. What it's going to do is going to convert that AC power over to your DC power. It is also going to charge your battery. As electric comes through, it'll go through this charging unit and it'll go through these 2 lines here, which are connected to a shutoff, and then into your battery, which charges your battery. Now mine's disconnected, as you can see, in black, white, and ground, which would come up into here, would go into this one, the white and the ground, and that would make this live. Again, with solar, I don't need that system. It's charged differently. So I still have 2 breakers here. I can add electrical components if I would like to add 2 more here. But with that said, that's all you have on the AC side. On the DC side, as that power gets converted over to here, it runs your DC items that are in these little spots here. This is your red power lines coming in. In this case, 2 of these power lines are coming from this switch box right here, and this will turn my switches on and off. So I have this broken into 2 based on gauge of wire or whatever and how many lights you have. So those are plugged in right here. You unscrew this little screw, you have that little strip off of the copper, put it in, screw it down, and you're good to go. Now these are your fuses. They don't come with this box, so you have to get your fuses that you need based on what power you're running. And if you're doing lights, I just broke them apart to 15, 15, and 15. This is a 20 amp fuse that runs my fan that's in the ceiling of my trailer, and that's the AC side. Now you'll see this little yellow light is on. If that light is blinking, actually it means either your fuse is blown, which is a typical thing, or it found a short and it's blinking, so it's telling you something's wrong. But as far as the box goes, that's pretty much it. It's AC in, convert to DC. When you're not plugged into the AC side of things, if your shore power is not plugged in, these 2 lines are pulling battery power into your DC side. So all your DC components are working because it's using DC power. With that said, you can't really take DC and make it AC. It doesn't work that way in this system. You would need an inverter. In 1 second, I'm going to flop the camera around and show you what the inverter looks like and how the system I used to use. But that's it. That's all the box does for you. And it's actually a lot, because all in one component, you have everything you need for AC, DC. So let me show you what the converter looks like. So this is a 2000 watt inverter. And as you can see here, you have 3 plugs here. That is a USB dongle so that you can see what's going on with the converter through your phone. It's got a USB charger there. In the back of this box is your positive lead to your shutoff, and then your battery, and then your negative lead that would go to either body ground or a negative bus bar. The little green line here is what's called an equipment ground. You always want to ground the equipment itself outside of these 2 things. But that little box right there, plugged into your battery, will take DC battery power and create AC power for you to run fans and whatever's a 120 volt. But that's how you would set up a system so you have that without being plugged in. So with that said, hope that gave you a good overview of the inside of that box. I'd be glad to answer any questions if you want to email me, which will be in the description. You can go to my website and email me from there. Leave me a comment. And I hope you guys subscribe. So I'm going to be making my next video on my solar system, which will explain why I don't have a converter. Hey, listen, I really appreciate you guys out there that did this for me, and hoping that this gives you guys who haven't been able to do this or haven't done it yet enough detail for you to do it yourself. That's about it for today. So have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you soon.